What is up, guys? Tony here, Positive Tech Reviews in the building, and this is going to be my video on the iPhone 10. I'm going to give you guys 10 things that I hate or dislike on the iPhone 10. So we're going to go ahead and start off with, and that's going to be the price. So the iPhone 10 starting at $1,000 for the 64 gigabyte variant is just crazy. It's mind-blowing how people are willing to pay for $1,000 for the iPhone 10. It is way overpriced, in my opinion, for what you're getting here. That's just my opinion. Features that we've seen on here, as far as wireless charging, fast charging, which we don't even have on. That's going to be another one on here. So the price is just crazy. The price to have the iPhone 10 is just mind-blowing, and that's going to be my number one. And my number two is going to be the notch. The notch is the number two thing that I hate about the iPhone 10. I know people say get over it, you'll get used to it. It doesn't bug me at all when I'm in portrait mode. It's just horrifying when I'm using it in landscape and I'm watching a YouTube video or Netflix. It just bugs the crap out of me. I can't get over it. So the notch is the number two thing I hate about the iPhone. Number three is going to be something that also has been bugging me, is notifications. Oh my gosh, notifications is just a mess. So if I swipe down, see that I do have Twitter notifications, I have Instagram notifications, or notifications there. I'll go in there. It's just like they stay there. They don't. If I go into the app and I checked all the messages that I gotten or all the notifications, these should clear out, and they don't. So notifications is just a mess. Also, if I go into, let me see if I go into Cleveland 19 app, and I'll go in here, and you'll still see that the notifications, even though I checked the app and I checked all the notifications that I got within the app, all the notifications that I got in here, I've checked them all already. If you go back out, I still have it there. So I don't know what's up with that. That bugs me because it's constantly loaded with notifications, and my notification panel constantly stays full. Yesterday, if I keep going, I've checked all these notifications already. They're still there. If I go into, you see, I'll go into Thursday. I'll go into Thursday, and I still got notifications from Thursday. So kind of crazy that they're still, even though I went into the app and I checked all the notifications in there, I still look at Thursday. I still got notifications just still there. They won't disappear even if I go in the app. That's just something that's annoying. That's why it's always full. So let me exit out now. Number four is going to be that even though we do have wireless charging now, we still don't have fast charging. So even wired fast charging, we don't have. So there's no fast charging at all unless you buy the wall adapter, which costs $70. And I don't think that's a good deal since you already paid $1,000. It just keeps getting more expensive. So no fast charging anywhere on this phone unless that's included unless you buy an extra adapter, which I think is stupid. Number five is going to be that even though we have Face ID now, Face ID tends to fail every now and then. You have to enter your passcode, which is a little bit annoying. It's a little bit slow. And I just wish that we had the fingerprint sensor was still available. Touch ID was still available, at least on the power button. It would have been nice, or on the back somewhere. So no fingerprint reader. It's not a huge deal, but it's kind of an inconvenience to me when Face ID fails. So no fingerprint reader is number five. Number six is going to be, you guys have heard it thousands of times, and I'm going to repeat it again, headphone jack. In 2017, you got all these phones coming out with no headphone jack. I don't know why people are still talking about it, but I like the headphone jack. I miss the headphone jack. I do have Bluetooth headphones all over the place, but I still tend to plug in my headphone jack. So no headphone jack on the iPhone 10 is going to be number six. Also, since we're here, no USB Type-C. This may not be a big, huge issue with anyone out there, but I use Android and iOS, and I wish there was just one charging way of doing things. So no USB Type-C. And this is what you get when you decide to use a headphone. To wired headphones, you got to use this stupid dongle. So I don't like that. It's not a huge thing, but it's just something that I don't like, that I thought I'd throw in there. And another one is going to be number 7 with USB Type-C. Number 8 is going to be no SD card. So you can't expand the memory, so you're stuck with 64 gigs like I am right here. You're stuck with it. You can't do nothing about it. You can't add any kind of memory to it. So number 9 is going to be Lockdown OS. So what I mean about Lockdown OS is you want to transfer music over. You can't just download it from the Chrome browser like you can on Android. You can't just you can't download music like you want to. You can't download movies like you want to. You basically have to use iTunes to do all of that, unless there's like a workaround. But I've encountered just having to use iTunes to basically transfer movies over and music. Something they actually convert it, and they change it from an MP3 or MP4. So the file, it's just kind of weird. So yeah, if I try to download movies or anything using Chrome, it just won't work. I have to use iTunes. So that's what I mean by Lockdown operating system. And my number 10 is going to be split screen multitasking in general. So there's no multitasking on the iPhone 10, even though people claim there is. Doing this and switching from app to app. Let me see if I get it right. Doing this and switching from app to app is not what I would really call multitasking. That's just switching apps. Multitasking, in my opinion, would be split screen, where you can use top portion at the same time you're using the bottom portion. So you can use 2 applications at the same time is what I consider multitasking. So this right here is not multitasking. This is just switching apps. So it fails, and that's one thing I don't like about it. No multitasking. So don't confuse this with multitasking. This is not multitasking. This is just an app switcher. You're switching from app to app. You're not multitasking. You're not using both of them at the same time like you do on Android. Split screen, for instance, you would use YouTube on the top, browse the web on the bottom. That's multitasking. And that is it, guys. That is going to be my 10 things I hate about the iPhone 10. Hope this video wasn't too long. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if I missed anything. The iPhone 10 is definitely a boss. Kind of pricey. And I'll end the video with that. I'll catch you guys on the next one.